We have been through a lot of change lately. So at this time, what do you think is the world's greatest need?
I think that love is and connection is definitely one of them. I think that we, as being in this pandemic, has really showed people that we need social interaction, we need connection, we need people in our lives, because it has forced us to sort of seclude ourselves so that we don't continue to spread the virus. But in this time, what we need is awareness. And I think that's what we're getting. And that's why it was creating a lot of this chaos. And I'm a believer in transformation, having a metamorphosis, and as a total, as a society, as a global idea. And I think that whenever you go through a time like this, whenever you're going through a time of chaos, it needs to happen. It's actually part of the bigger plan for transformation, for spiritual evolution, and for mental evolution. And to me, I think this is a part of the process for our own transformation. And I think that a lot of people, when you look at it, oh, how the world is so bad, there's so much hatred, there's so much corruption and all these different things. Yeah, I mean, but now we're being able to see it. Now we're aware of it. And because of that, we're aware of it. It's creating this chaos, but it's necessary for our growth.
Do you, in a way, order the process of transformation into change and then shift and then finally transformation?
I think that the transformation is ongoing. And I think especially with our goal type mentality, especially in Western society, is that we are always coming up with these different goals, and we're always looking to get to that destination. And the destination doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is the journey, and understanding that you're in this thing forever, and that the transformation is a process, and it's a constant ongoing thing.
What is your understanding and idea of peace?
Peace is sort of this idea of freedom and this self-empowerment, this understanding, this self-resourcefulness, knowing that you have everything in you to achieve and be in love and to contribute as much as you want. And I think once you realize that you have that within you and start working through some of these things, you can't get to peace without actually encountering suffering. And I think that's the biggest misunderstanding. You have to go through things. You have to get on the other side of things in order to really be at peace with yourself.
I love that you work in this area of fitness, dealing with the body and getting shape and all, but you bring all this amazing and true wisdom. In your book, you have a phrase about self-care. It's another challenge for most people. And then we talked earlier about unconditional self-love and love. But self-care, basic self-care, it's common sense to just do it. So I'm wondering why this is a challenge for most people.
It's in our culture to work ourselves to death and to make it and achieve, and we wear ourselves down and we don't take care of ourselves. We don't give ourselves the time to exercise and to eat healthy, and it's so crazy to me that we don't prioritize that. So, people will go a whole day without eating, and then they'll go weeks without working, exercising, and moving their body. Self-care means more than just eating healthy and exercising. It means giving yourself time to spend with those you love, giving yourself time just to read a book or to go outside and go. We don't prioritize that because we're in this belief that we don't have enough time for that there's not enough time for this or that. And you are alive. You exist. You deserve all the self-love and self-care in the world. We all do. Not one is greater than the other. We're all equal and we all deserve it.